yeah, I get paid to own this car. Hey, people kept asking me, so I'm going to produce this video for all those people that asked. And the video is about how to get paid to own a car. Yeah, people were asking me all the time, like I kept mentioning it, it's like, you know, yeah, I get paid to own this car. And I said I would do a video in the end. Yeah, so people can watch it over and over and over again until they get it, because it's so straightforward, but it goes against a little bit of what people perceive about, you know, money in the first place. So here's what it is, right? So people are going to buy a car. The question I always ask myself, am I going to pay cash for the car, or am I going to get it on a finance package? Now, I always wanted to go with what the cheapest money was. But then I realized that was not the most effective way to do it. Actually, what I want to be doing is what I'm about to explain in this video. So, if you pay cash for your car, it's gone. The cash is gone, and now you've got the car and you're bearing all the cost. And then the car is just going to depreciate. If you don't spend the cash on the car and you raise the finance via a package that the seller of the car is doing, you know, the garage, or better still, what I find is on like credit cards, or even a loan, but I like credit cards, and I'll tell you why, is now I have that cash at my disposal. So the way this works is, if I'm gonna, like I bought this car on a credit card, not just the car, but like the insurance, you know, some new wheels, the tax, everything, like get it all, you know, the way we wanted it. And then what I did was, I transferred that balance on that card over to another credit card, and you can do something called a balance transfer. And what the balance transfer, they'll charge you a small fee, sometimes 3% of whatever the amount is, and then give you then you won't pay any interest, so they give you 0% interest for a certain amount of months. So in particular, this one, I know it was for 2 years. Yeah, and I even got another credit card, by the way, that gave me 2 years 0%, and the fee was 1.2%. Can you believe that? I was literally borrowing the money at 0.6%. And I get excited about borrowing money. This goes against what people traditionally think, like, oh, if you don't have the money, then that's it, you don't buy it. Borrowing the money is the dream. And I'll tell you the thing that started the journey of me thinking different. It wasn't straight away when I heard it, but it got me thinking. Duncan Valentine, the guy who was on Dragon's Den, he said, my goal is to die with $1 billion of debt. You know, he's just a funny guy. I don't know if that was actually his goal, or he was just saying it to prove the point, because the point is, debt is money. So how do you apply it and get paid to own a car? So put it this way, if I spend the cash is gone, but now I have the cash because I didn't spend it on the car. And whether you have a lump sum cash, by the way, or you're going to do monthly payments, like higher monthly payments for a finance package, versus you can pay whatever you want on a credit card, so you can get away with doing lower payments, that now extra money I can use to make more money. So for example, all I need to do is get a better return on my money, so in this case 0.7%, and I'm starting to be paid to own the car. So let's use 20k as an example. So if you got 20k, and if I can make 5%, 10%, but easy make 100%, especially investing in property, you know, or stocks or crypto, definitely make 100% in one day. But like if you make 100%, yeah, on your money, let's say this 20k, I now have the 20k, so I'm going to make 100% on it. After the first year, it's now 40k. So I could pay back the 20k I spent on the car, which is on that credit card, and still have 20k left over. So now I'm getting paid. But think about it this way: if this is now for 2 years, I've got this 0%. I'm not paying any extra interest. Why would I want to pay it off anyway? Because now, if I can make 100% again, that 20k is I'm going to make 40k. Oh, so sorry, it was already 40k. So now I'm going to make, from that 40k, I'll make 100%, I'm going to make 80k. Yeah, so from that 80k, how much did I initially have on the car? 20. So I just, over 2 years, I got paid 60k. So I could literally pay all of my expenses, all of my fuel, everything to do with it, and still be massively up and be paid to own this vehicle. Yeah, which is exactly what's happening. And I wish I'd have found this out sooner. I wish I understood how to make money work for me sooner. Because I even heard the phrases like, don't work for money, get money to work for you, but I just didn't do anything about it. And probably most people who watch this video still won't do anything about it. They'll find some reason, some excuse, you know, oh, this credit card, I can't get that credit card, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but just start somewhere. As long as you're getting like, if you're borrowing the money and it's costing you 1% to borrow the money, as long as you get 2%, you're starting to learn how to get a return on your money. You know, most people, they miss out on the 2, the 5, the 10% return on their money because they're wanting to get 1,000% return on their money. Yeah, which by the way does happen as well when you know what to do and how to do it. Yeah, but don't miss what might be considered the small returns because you're waiting for that opportunity. That opportunity of the big returns don't come along. Why? Because you don't figure out how to get any return at all. So you just carry on burning your money, throwing it down the pan. Yeah. So look, if this video was useful, hit the share button, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments if you've got any questions, and let me know as well if you want to know how to get paid to live in your dream house. You know, that's another thing. Yeah. Or any house. It doesn't even have to be your dream house. Like, you just get paid to live in your house. Yeah, okay, the principle is getting the money working for you, but I'll give you the specific breakdown of how to make that work for you. If you want it, so put it in the comments, let me know. If you do, then we'll put it together so you guys can watch it. It's not like you can use a credit card, but you can get the money from anywhere. Think about it, if you've got cash in the bank, yeah, because I know people, yeah, who, let's say, you know, I got 10k in the bank, I got 20k in the bank. They've worked hard for it. So they don't want to go and live the lifestyle. They're like, oh, you know, I need to save up some more money. Yeah, live the lifestyle now. Live in the place that you want to live, but drive the car that you want to drive, because it'll make you feel better. And by feeling better, you can go and get more things and add more value and be a good member of society because you're adding value to people. Now, whether I use a credit card, whether I use a loan, whether I use whatever, like, people, they just don't want to see that 20k disappear from the bank or that 10k disappear from their bank. So it doesn't have to. You know, get it working for you, get a return on your money. There are very simple investments that you can put it in, yeah, and it will just pay you a return, 5%, 6%. You know, many people, especially in our community who are investing in property, they'll get your money working for you. Draw up a loan agreement, you invest a certain amount of money, they'll pay you 10% return a year. If you're borrowing the money for 0.6% and you're getting paid 10% on that return, yeah, borrow all the money. I mean, I borrow money all the time. People, like, in fact, it was funny, someone was like, if you're making all this money, then why are they always asking to use other people's money? Man, I want to get my hands on as much borrowed money as possible. Why? Because if I can borrow it for a certain percentage, even if I borrowed it at 5%, you know, in fact, I'm borrowing it from banks, like bridging loans, cost me about 12% a year, yeah, but I know I'm going to make 100%. So I'm still up 88%. Yeah, but people are waiting to, like, oh, once I've made my money, then I will, you know, do something. Like, you don't need money to do something. I thought I did, and that's why it took me so long, you know, before I actually started being able to do the things I wanted to do. Because what was I doing? All I was doing was working for money. And there's nothing wrong with working for money. I was just talking to my 12-year-old daughter, talking about working for money is okay. Go and do something working for money. But you don't want that to be your only source of income. Because if you stop that working, then that money stops. You need something that keeps working, whether you are or not. That's the only way to start to build, you know, real wealth. And I think all the systems that are available to be able to do this nowadays, and property being the best system, meaning the most solid one I've found, the one that connects you with the most people, allows you to have the most fun, is one why, you know, I'm heavily involved in it. And if you've just found this video randomly and you want to get your money working for you, you want to use property as a vehicle for your financial freedom or business, then go follow the Mark Harvey YouTube channel, go subscribe, check out some videos on there, or come and attend some of the little workshops and get-togethers that we do, where we just brainstorm, work together and do business as a group of property entrepreneurs and business entrepreneurs. And until then, do the right thing for the right reason, because it is the only way you're going to discover your true potential.